Hi Aries, welcome back to the Divine Dojo. My name is Gabriela and it's been a minute. I am happy to be back. It is my birthday, so I am doing the readings for the new moon in Scorpio, which is tonight at 10:47 Pacific time. So, if you're on the East Coast, it's early. It's later. It's the 20th technically. But if you're in the Pacific, it's 10:47 p.m. So 28 degrees of Scorpio, what does that mean? Basically, with the new moon in Scorpio and what else we have going on with the grand water trine, meaning that the sun is in Scorpio, Jupiter's in Cancer, Neptune is in Pisces. The universe is asking us to let it flow and let it go, right? So this is a great time right now to do emotional healing and clearing. It's a very soulful time. It's a great time to meditate, visualize, do any healing arts, any creative things. Definitely get into some shadow work if you're into that and if it resonates with you. It's with all the planets retrogrades as well. We have 5 planets retrograde. I don't want to get deep into the astrology, but we have 5 planets retrograde, so we're redoing everything, right? Recreating, reinventing, redoing, reestablishing, reimagining, reinvigorating, recalibrating, whatever, right? You put whatever after the re for yourself. So it's time to, for us to take a look at our lives, ourselves, and, do the necessary changes that we need to make and implement for the springtime, because once the springtime hits, the outer planets will be going direct in your sign, and it's all systems go. So right now it's the slow and steady work to implement, the changes that maybe we haven't been able to implement in the past, but that we have tried to, but things have been stuck and stagnant, which will continue to stay that way for a little bit. It's not a time to push, but it is a time for action, right? And just step by step, day by day, right? Being present. So also we have Mercury in Scorpio, Venus in Scorpio, Lilith in Scorpio. So that dark feminine energy is really looking to scream and be heard and, be witnessed as well. So, work with those energies, whether you're male or female, we all have both. And the only other aspect that I really want to talk about is Uranus in Taurus, which is in opposition to Sun in Scorpio. This can be a little chaotic. Maybe this new moon will bring some sort of unexpected news or unexpected monkey wrench or unexpected bill or unexpected something or other, right? That might make us change directions, change our focus, blah, 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 blah. But right now what we really want to do is not focus so much on the outer work. Yes, we're still working, we're still paying bills, we're still doing what we need to do, but more of the inner work. So, yeah. All right, Spirit, what do you have to say to the beautiful Aries collective? Please give me a clear and concise message to convey to them for their best and highest good. Aries, I've missed being here and doing these readings. I'm so excited to be back. I just literally had no motivation. I was hot in summertime. So we got the Hangman in reverse, the 6 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, like I said, these delays, maybe it's indecision, maybe you've been stalling, maybe, I don't know, reminiscing, thinking of the past, instead of like focusing on the now and creating, you know, doing the work for the future. Then we have the Four of Cups upright, which again is like what I was saying. It's this time is asking us for meditation, contemplation of our path forward, right? Reevaluation. Ten of Cups, interesting. King of Wands reverse. What the fuck? Two of Cups. This is weird. Sorry, Aries. I'm like, this is... Maybe you have a new partnership. Coming, or you're dealing with a new partnership, whether it be love or friendship or business, right? This is looking like more like of love. To me, but it seems like you know, you're reminiscing, you're very contemplative, and you are happy, but there maybe have been situations in the past where you have been like impulsive and which is not surprising for Aries, or maybe you've had like expectations of partners, whether in love, in business, whatever, right? There is some sort of connection here. What is this about? Page of Cups. It's a young, new, definitely new energy. Maybe a new love is making you feel like insecure, or they're making you wait, or it's taking longer than you would like. I say practice patience, Aries, because then you have the Nine of Cups, you know, which is contentment, happiness, satisfaction, right? Which is bringing up that fiery energy, that passion, the night. Did I tell you the Knight of... I'm in my head with this. So maybe you have been in your head, totally different vibe than the other readings. So maybe you have been, and this is looking sweet, right? Maybe you have been in your head about this new relationship, new partnership, new friendship, new whatever, you know, that you're feeling like, you know, the fire for, passionate about, or excited about, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be sexual or any of that, but whatever this is, but you're kind of hesitating because maybe of past stuff that it has gone wrong, right? Because there's like passion and emotionalness, and then you have the Empress, you know, this beautiful Empress who is, you know, nurturing. She's abundant. She's, you know, she's good with kids. She's, you know, accomplished. She's you know, has a growth mindset. She knows herself, right? And it could, you know, it could be male as well, you know. These people, the Empress knows themselves, right? And maybe they're having you kind of slow your roll. You're like, why do I have to slow my roll? Right? What is this about, Spirit? Yeah, it's about slowing down, you know, because this is the Eight of Wands. They are reverse. I mean, Eight of Wands reverse, right? It's about slowing down and holding off and waiting. And, but, you know, maybe that's making you frustrated. And maybe there is delay in seeing this person or being with this person or making this new connection, making this new partnership. Maybe there's a delay and you're very excited and you're raring to go and all of that, but the universe right now is asking you to slow your roll, is what I'm getting. Because this is definitely fruitful and beautiful, but I think patience and care is needed with this particular relationship, partnership, friendship, whatever ship, right? Slow your roll. And maybe you're like, I don't want to slow my roll, you know, but you are like, it's making you a little bit weary, you know, but you stay persistent with it because it will be fruitful and it looks beautiful. But maybe that's causing like inner conflict within yourself, or maybe it's causing conflict with that partnership and with that person. Why is the Five of Swords here? The King of Pentacles. Maybe this is the King of Pentacles. Maybe this is about business, partnership, and you want to move forward, but you know, you really want to, maybe this king holds the key, right, to this happiness, to this feeling of love, abundance, whatever, right? But remember, with Mercury retrograde and all the 5 planets retrograde, whatever kind of partnership you're going to want to get into, you're going to want to take it slow and steady right now, and definitely visit any, you know, like look at contracts, make sure that your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed, because yeah, you got the Seven of Pentacles. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is, to me, about a divine partnership. A partnership, whether it's in love. Like, this is a great partnership. You know, both are future goal-orientated, good with their monies, you know how to handle their money. It's a great partnership. But the work has got to be put in. It can't just be willy-nilly, you know, let's go and I want to charge and all of that, right? You have to have a long-term vision, and you have to take it step by step, do the hard work, persevere, be diligent about it. You're going to get beautiful results if you invest in this the correct way. Right? And not go in all fucking guns a-blazing like Aries wants to do, you know, all hardcore, wants to come in fast, right? That's not going to work here. Slow and steady is what's going to work. Yeah. All right. So what's the advice? Well, I guess I kind of gave you the advice. Let's see. Yeah, I gave you the advice. All right, Spirit, what is the wisdom of the oracle? We'll take a couple of these and then Interesting. It looks beautiful to me, whatever this is. Happy, 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 happy. Don't fuck it up by being hasty. And maybe, you know, and then the orphan card had flipped out. It is reversed. And technically you don't read these as oracle cards as reversals, but here we are. Either way, it is the orphaned card, right? So maybe like in the past, this is why you're like reminiscing and thinking and, you know, contemplating and all of that, because maybe in the past you have been like felt like left in the cold when you have felt this way before. But maybe a different approach this time around was needed. And to me, the approach seems like slow and steady is the way. Yeah. Because, I mean, you really didn't get any bad cards up here, right? So, all right. One final card here. Thank you, Spirit. One more or no? No. All right, we're going to do an Angel Answers Oracle cards. And then call it a day. Woo! That was good. Yeah. I think this partnership is going to be not only emotionally fulfilling, but also financially fulfilling and successful. It is going to be a successful partnership, but again, the work needs to be put in a correct fashion, in a correct manner. And you have to have a long-term vision, not like the short-term satisfaction type of energy, right? This could stand the test of time. It says choose a new direction. And maybe that's what I was saying of like, and there, you know, there's a couple there, right? Choose a new direction. Maybe that's you choosing a new direction in how you approach this partnership. It was ask your angels. That card has been coming out for, yeah. And then opportunity. Yeah, this partnership is going to bring you great opportunities and I think wealth together. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Let me pull an angel number card and I'll call it a day. I hope you liked the reading if you did so far. Please comment, like, and share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Aries, you've been wonderful. You got 333. 333. Yeah, support. It says, focus inward now. Perfect the skills you have. Uncover new talents and unleash your creativity. Embrace your inner artist. Expressing yourself will enhance your self-esteem and solidify your purpose. Your unique abilities can have positive impact on your community. Yeah. I love it. Aries, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.